Alright, hey guys, I'm back. And guess what? I've got a new capture card with beautiful quality that makes me want to jack off all the time. Just kidding. But no, really. So anyway, what I want to talk to you guys about today is, of course, I'm back. Time for you guys to all start worshiping me and getting my views back so I can get my money. But really, today we're going to talk about self-preservation in multiplayer games. So I'm sure people know what the term self-preservation means when it comes to artificial intelligence in single-player games, where they want to do the best they can to not die when they're up against the player. So I'm using this match, which happened recently, which is a perfection I did, and it's about... So you can see what I mean when it comes to the concept of self-preservation. Mostly regards to allies, because I generally have this down, except for when I'm drunk and I play, because I'm terrible with my self-preservation when I'm drunk, and I get the Rambo charge on, and I'm not really supposed to do that when it comes to Halo. But anyway, so this is more or less directed at, like, teammates. What's the fucking deal? I mean, I can understand if this is your first time playing the game, and not just at Halo, but I mean anything, and then you feel the need to rush someone with the wrong weapon, going against life preservation. I mean, come on, Gears of War, let's decide to rush the enemy who has a boom shot or a torque bow or a shotgun. Halo, let's decide to rush the people who have all the close quarters weapons plus the grenade spawns. It's just, what are these people thinking? Like that guy, oh, I got a sword. I can kill him easily. Sword's invincible. Do you know that? It's like Halo 2. Even though they incredibly nerfed it in Reach and 4, but it doesn't even matter. We're not talking about that. I just don't know what goes through the minds of an ally when they think that they've got the right idea about running on into battle, and then thinking they're gonna come out like without getting hurt or even dying, which generally happens all the time. I see people do the same thing over and over, and as Vas says, do you know the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, but I don't know the exact quote, but it's doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result every time. These fucks do the same thing over and over again and expect something different every time. Sword base. They've got a shotgun and sword up the top. Better go up the lift. Oh, they killed me. Better go up the lift. Dude, no. Just no. And self-preservation really goes towards the ideas of teamwork. And teamwork is about not being a liability to your team. So, basically, just... if you can't get killed, why don't you just sit back and, like, be an assist monster? I mean, I have those days where I play online and I look at my assists after a match. It's like, oh, 9 assist medals. I love it. It's great. Even though I did not as many kills, I'm still an asset to the team because I'm assisting. And I'm not dying. But people don't understand that. Like this dumbass. Yeah, I can do it. In terms of, let's see here, armor abilities, anyone who uses a jetpack is just one of the biggest morons in Halo Reach. Just why? Every time I hear it from the first 3 seconds of a match and I hear that jetpack sound, I just think to myself, why? What's the point? What are you doing? Were you dropped on your head as a child? No, it just means I can get to like higher spots and do stuff. The only reason why you should ever use a jetpack is if you're using a Falcon or a Warthog in a map that has an edge. Then if someone tries to drive you over, you can just jetpack to safety. Otherwise, it's the stupidest fucking thing. I hate people who use it. Oh, but anyway. So, back to the point of self-preservation. Generally, you want to just pick your battles and know when to fight and when to run and regroup. Because if there's anything... Halo is one of those games where if you're with your team and you have your numbers going on, then you're much stronger as a whole. Your 4 shots can become 1 shot with a pistol, and the shield's gone. Whereas, if you're facing one person at a time, it becomes more duel-based, and it becomes far more risky, which is where the real skill is. But teamwork Teamwork is important. Now, when it comes to me and video games, I have to quote Band of Brothers on this one. When my allies die, I want to scream at them and say, "This is not Fox Company. This is not Dog Company. This is Easy Company. The finest company in the regiment. That's my company. Anyone who plays with me is in Easy Company. And I will not expect anything less than double digits. Everyone should have double digits. There shouldn't be one person with 25, and then there shouldn't be one person at the bottom of the scoreboard with 0 assists with 5 kills and 15 deaths. No. Stop playing right now. Go and play the campaign on Legendary, then come back. Or Call of Duty. Just stop playing. Just stop. In terms of keeping yourself alive, people should learn how to pick like their weapons. You wouldn't go and hang around in a close quarters area with a sniper rifle unless you're really fucking good at no-scoping. I am not good at no-scoping, but I can still get a no-scope every now and then, as seen with my montages, which most people don't watch, but yes, they're there. I can still get no-scopes. Very hard to do, but a point-blank no-scope is just as good as a shotgun blast. Still, some people don't understand how to use certain weapons. People will use a shotgun in an open ground and get instantly obliterated because they don't know what they're doing. It's not hard to do. People just need to think. Like this dumbass. Oh, hey, I'm a fucking idiot. And then that guy, grenade. Seriously, it's hard for me to talk more than 6 minutes. I just want to keep this whole video because it's got a perfection. I might just stop, but I'm watching too. I still can't believe I got a perfection in this match. There were so many times where I should have died. Like right here, I should have died, but I didn't.
5 minutes remain.
You notice I use the hologram perk. Only reason why I use that is because it can buy you a few seconds to get away, and it can also waste enemies' valuable ammunition as opposed to using their assault rifle ammunition. Say you send out a hologram into an open area, it will make people use their rockets or their grenades or their sniper ammo or shotgun shells, and it'll bring them out into the open. It's a useful and probably the best and least broken of all the armor abilities in Halo Reach. I shit you not. But it goes that goes into the sense of self-preservation, as you'll see here. I send out a hologram in order to distract them. Not in this part, but I do eventually. After I get shot in the back by some asshole. Right here? No, right here. Yeah, there we go. But no, it's just perplexing to play video games where you do so well against a bad team, but the reality is you're on the bad team because your teammates are completely solo agendaed versus thinking with a team frame mindset. Like, I'm gonna get the rockets, I'm gonna get the sword, and then the entire team gets split up, and it makes you easy to pick off. It's like a turkey shoot for them. And I try not to say turkey shoot because turkey shoot is used in almost every war movie ever. If you haven't noticed in this match, I may be what is referred to as a coward, but I am preserving my life in the greater interest of this match. As you can see, it is so tightly knit close, 39-30, and that's pretty close. It's not like a upset of Luke having to buy me steaks at a plus 20, but we're there. We're doing pretty damn good. This is, see, why Halo Reach? Because Halo 4 is crap. Don't try and argue with me. It's objective. Halo 4 is crap. And I have not played Master Chief Collection because, well, has anyone played Master Chief Collection online? If they said they did, I'd have to say they're lying. But do you guys get what I mean when it comes to self-preservation? Some people just don't think. They constantly repeat their errors and they don't learn from it. They go into multiple back-to-back matches and continuously get screwed over. Which is probably one of the most annoying things for me. That's why I retired. It's bad teammates. I mean, I don't mind losing matches so long as team is good, connections are good, and there's very little bullshit. But if I lose matches due to the errors of other people on my team, I start to rage like a bitch. And people tell me to shut up. And I believe we can do it better. And then, if you couldn't get it, I was doing the JFK thing with my hands, shaking fists, whatever. But no, I just like to say I'm happy to announce my return back to making YouTube videos after a long year. I traded in one of my spare Xboxes. Don't know anybody here be saying anything about me being rich. I just traded in one of my Xboxes to get an Xbox One, and because of that I had to get rid of the composite cables and I couldn't use the capture technology anymore. So I've been out of action because I haven't had an HDMI capture card until now, and it was a cheap bargain. It was $100, reduced from 180, so I couldn't resist. And now you'll probably be seeing a few more videos because I've got a better computer. The sound quality won't distort. Editing will probably be better. Video quality will be exceptionally better. You guys won't have to worry about anything. I'll probably be able to finish a few video projects I was working on about 3 years ago, but I just didn't have the time or the technology to get it done. But now I'm glad to say I'm back, and I've got something to keep my mind on things, even though I'm not going to get the views I want, not my 50 million views to get me out of customer service. I'll still be here, my 100 views, or tops 100 views. Maybe I might get up to 50 views on my average video, but now I'm back, and I'm looking forward to making videos for you guys. So thanks.